It's June. This is actually a great question. Based on, I've spent years, I'm talking, years, my parents, cruising me around, bringing me hours and hours and hours, tens of thousands of hours of driving to and from practices. I agree with you that you should optimize for the team closer to home. There's a great tool. It's called a dribble up ball. It's got a little chip in it, so it works with a phone or a TV. And I think this is one of the best at-home tools to help your son or daughter develop, because then it's almost like having a personal skills coach at your house. And if they start spending it a few minutes a day, it could really help them develop and grow, right? The more time they spend dribbling or getting better at ball mastery, this allows them to get their head up. If you get your head up, then you can make better decisions on the field. So that's what I would suggest, right? It's such a simple, it's like have fun playing soccer at home with a follow along ball. It's like between 30 and $40. There's two options, a size 4 and a size 5. I would get the size 4 because I think it gives you a competitive advantage when you step on the field with a size 5. And as long as, if the team that's closer is fun, it's like a fun coach and there's decent kids around, I think that he's going to get community, and you're going to get just to have fun running around, right? So, and I think the time that he spends using that dribble up ball is going to really help him develop as a player. And I think when you're playing, it's important to have good training partners at that age. And I'm sure there'll be unless he's head and shoulders better, faster, stronger, and more technical than everyone on the team, at the team that's closer to home, then unless he's the best one on the team, significantly better than everyone on the team, then I would go, then I think that might be a detriment to him, because that means that he's not really growing, right? Because then, you want players a little bit better than you and maybe a little bit beneath you, so that you got a mix of training partners. So hopefully some of these ideas help. Reach out with any questions. All right, thank you. If there's skills coaches in your area, actually I've had some success using the Coach Up app. I was on there for a little bit, and I was able to give some kids some lessons. This is a great tool. You can reach out to your local college or your local club team or even professional team and say, hey, are there any great skills coaches in the area? Or, even just there could be some skills and drills training in your area. And it's ideal if that's a little closer to home. So that could be a great opportunity, because as you go through different coaches' training styles, different instructors' training styles, you get to kind of, take what's great and kind of leave what's good, and you can start to compare and contrast how some coaches do something some way and some teach some things the other way. So you could say, oh, well, I like the way this coach does this warm-up, but I like how this coach does technical training, and, this skills and drills training is nice because, they do this, and this. So it basically, as you kind of go through the process, and, you could speak with some parents. It's like there's a kid on the team who's kicking ass. You gotta say, hey, your son or daughter's great. What are you guys doing? Like, is there, you kind of just chat amongst the parents, and, find out best practices. And as you spend time in these interactions, the more you'll learn, right? If you're just curious about it. So hopefully these ideas help. All right. Thank you.